Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Wade.Mill. Today we're going to be checking out my EDC bag. Intro. Now this bag is kind of my all-in-one inclusive go-to bag. If I'm at work, I have this bag. If it's a day off, I have this bag. From home to work and vice versa, I have this bag. Now the things inside do change, but this is kind of, in general, what's in my bag. If you only care about some of the stuff, go ahead and follow the chapters down below. Just skip around, do whatever you need to do. Let's get into the first thing that's in my bag. So first off, the bag that I'm running is gonna be the 511 amp 12. This thing is kind of literally perfect for everything that I do. Up against this back plate right here, I've got my laptop. You never know whenever you're gonna need to edit some videos or do some thumbnails or check emails or just anything that requires a laptop. You just never know. This is on me 24/7. To go along with my laptop, I have this little pocket pouch cable organizer thing. Holds all my cables, everything from hard drives to chargers to just whatever I need to plug into a wall or a computer, electronic wise. It's in this, everything I need. A one simple, easy form factor. On the outside of my bag, I have my 511 gloves. These things, I swear by them. They're amazing. When I get to work, I put these on my belt clip so these kind of live on me when they're not in transit. One cool thing about the Amp series 511 bags is that they have this concealed carry compartment right here. So this differs every single day. I live in Texas, so when we wake up, it's cold. When we go to bed, it's super hot, or it could be hot 24/7. So my guns really do change. Right now, I've got a 43X on me. That's just because I've got small shorts and tight shirt on. In here, my Glock 34, you can see it's cleared out. Everybody calm down. My Glock 34 lives in this thing right here. But on my person will typically be either a 43X or a Glock 19. But for whatever reason, if I'm in a hurry and I just walk out of the house with nothing on my person, this will at least be in my bag. And yes, my bag does go with me inside stores and all that kind of stuff, so I don't leave it unattended, of course. Moving on to the next pouch, this is just a smaller pocket. I just have a notebook in here. Being in the military, you always have leadership telling you stuff that you need to get done. So this is just kind of my to-do list. It's a math equation, it's phone numbers, just anything I need to jot down that I don't want to look unprofessional, have my phone out, make it look like I'm texting. I have this out and I write it down. And for some reason, leadership loves it when you write in these versus in a regular notebook. I don't know why, but now for the main compartment, there's a lot of little things in here that I don't always use, but I have on hand just in case. We flip this bad guy open, and in the military right now, or at least where I work, we carry M18s on us, which is the military version of the SIG P320. Safari lands, quick detach. So I've got one that goes on my belt, slides on just like this. I've got one that goes on my belt in a different kind of way, slides on just like this. I also have the attachment on my gun belt, so anytime I need to use my gun belt, this slides off, attaches to my gun belt. Holster. We always carry an extra mag on us when we arm up, so this is just a extra pistol carrier. We'll just call it pistol carrier because it's not a pouch. You know what I mean? Whatever. Next in here, I've got lotion, okay? I've got two different types of lotion on here because I was going through a little tattoo phase not too long ago, get some stuff done. They recommend Lubriderm, even though I don't. This thing barely did anything. Once it heals after a couple days, and I jumped over to this. Plus, I'm Mexican, I get ashy. So it's just good to have lotion on you. This is something that's new. I'm going through a specific course this week. This is just a notebook for notes. This is not normally in there, but for this week it is. Then right here, I've got me some hair wax, hair gel, hair pomade, whatever you want to call it, just in case anybody important comes around. I can throw this in my hair real quick. It's not greasy and it's super easy to throw on and to keep on you. I've got an extra belt. Sometimes I'm forgetful. Sometimes you forget a belt. It's good to just have this belt on you. This is nothing fancy. I think this is like a $30 belt off Amazon. I am a fan of the Cobra buckle, so it's got its little knockoff Cobra buckle. But this is just in case I forget a belt for work. Then I've got my Leatherman. This is very similar to one that I used to have. I got super butt hurt when my truck got broken into. In my range bag that got stolen was my first ever Leatherman mutt that was issued to me, and I get really attached to my gear. It wasn't anything fancy. It was a Leatherman mutt. There was no fanciness to it. As a matter of fact, it was actually kind of ugly because I had got that issued to me in 2013, and I had it all the way up until I think my truck got broken into in like 2020, I think it was. I guess hard times for everybody where they start breaking into vehicles. We got a bunch of these issued to us, so luckily I had more on hand, but it just wasn't my original one, you know. So this stays on my belt, so when I go to work and I put my belt on, this goes on my belt along with my gloves. The last two things I have in here are very small inside pockets in here. I have a knife sharpener all-in-one that I got in a tack pack, which is pretty cool, and it's come in handy actually. And then my AirPods Pro. I mean, these things, if you've never used AirPods Pro before, you don't know it yet, but you'll regret it. And I only say that because I bought these because they were on sale, and I figured why not? These are so good. I was actually mad at myself for not having these sooner. You can do anything and everything on your phone, hands-free, using these bad boys. That's everything that's in my EDC bag. Now, if you want to see what's in my range bag, go ahead and click right here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.